Well, this section is called Titillating Tennis Tidbits, and today it's with Tigre the cat. We'll show him later.
Tigre.
Tigre.
Yeah.
Excuse me.
Yeah.
I'm so glad he's here to correct me.
That's what husbands do.
And especially on the tennis court.
Oh, yeah. I remember one time when she was at the net and I'm standing at the baseline and she turns around and she goes, "Shut up."
Did not.
I go,
Did
"What?
not.
I didn't say anything." She goes, "I know what you were thinking."
No.
Yeah. No,
He always likes to tell me what to do. You know how, if you're playing mixed doubles, anybody who has knows. Sometimes one partner wants to tell the other partner what to do. So he's telling me, and I'm arguing with him. Finally, I just went, "Honey, whatever you say."
Yeah, and then I listened to what she said because she was actually the smart one.
And then he does doing what I told him to do, which was like amazing. So I try
Oh,
to
you mean I should hit
remember
an angle?
that magic phrase, "Honey, whatever you say."
Yeah. 36
Well,
years. Whatever
Well,
you say.
Whatever you say. At least half the time.
Yeah. And then there's the when you're playing a match and you're playing socially and your opponent hits the ball and it hits the line, maybe catches the outside line, or it's close, you're not quite sure, but you call it good because you're there to have a good time, and then the next thing you know, you're playing USTA and you hit the ball in by about 2 or 3 inches, and that's USTA out. Apparently, that's a new way of
USTA
calling the
out.
lines. And then, of course, then I discovered when you get the sectionals, then there's sectionals out. That's really interesting stuff there. In fact, one time I was watching the ladies' match and I did have a couple of beers, so I was very charming.
Oh,
wasn't
you're
I?
very charming.
Yeah. Okay. Well, it's like I'm a legend in my own mind, something like that. So, anyways, the ball was clearly in by 6 inches because our team happened to be on the line. We could see right down the line, and they called it out. And I went, "This is one of the don'ts." I went, and apparently that can get them disqualified. So I got the teammates told me, they go, "Shoosh!" So I didn't do that again.
Yeah, and then Linda came to me and said, "Please make sure your husband doesn't come near my court. He's a little bit too charming today."
Well,
So you got your pass pulled.
yeah. Oh, yeah, that reminds me. Okay, that's another time. Oh, yeah, one time I was playing tennis where girlfriends invited me to play tennis
Oh,
because I
my.
couldn't, one of the girls couldn't play, so I went and played, and we
Went out
did
afterwards.
have an adult beverage.
Or two.
Well,
So I had to call my girlfriends and say, "What have you done to Mark? Because he's not feeling well today." And
yeah, I had
a
to stop the
pass
room
pull.
from spinning. All I did was put my foot out on the couch one time, and the room stopped spinning. I was okay after that. But so for now, I have to get a kitchen pass to go play tennis. I'm not tough enough to play with the girls.
Not with the girls. No. Got to be up for that.
So yeah, that's some of the other fun stuff we like to do together.
That's right.
And then, of course, you want to find out if the people have any kind of personality at all, where they have a sense of
That's
humor.
right. Mark likes to find out if they have personality.
Yeah, so they'll lob the ball over my head. It's a great play. It lands in by about 5 feet, and I'll go out and reach. And they go, "Oh," first they get ready to unload. "What are you going to do? Chip me on that call?" Okay, then they finally realize
Because
it.
you said out of reach,
Yeah.
not just out.
Yeah.
Yeah. So the many things. What are some of your other Mark-isms? Let's see. Oh, if you make a good shot, he says, even a broken clock is right twice a day.
Yeah.
That's one.
Well, twice
And
in
then-
24 hours, I guess, if you're in the service. But
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's-
Well, let's put it that way.
we gotta correct
And then
that.
what's the other thing you like to say? Oh, I'd rather be lucky than good.
yeah.
When he makes a good shot, just to be a little humble but funny.
Yeah.
And then what else? What are some of your Markisms?
Well, I do remember when we first started playing tennis, is that we were going to move to Hawaii, and then she was
Oh,
going to
yeah.
learn to play tennis, and
This
I.
goes under the category of how tennis has saved your life.
Oh yeah, no, it happens. And then, so she took lessons, and she was striking the ball very hard, but all over the place. So I'm running around like ping pong, trying to keep the ball in play. And then after a while, she started getting dialed in, so I had to take lessons to catch up with her.
Yeah.
Because I was running around like playing pickleball and hitting the ball like a ping.
You said that word.
I'm sorry, honey.
Okay, well, I'm going to pull your pass again.
Yeah.
And that's it for titillating tennis
Yeah,
tidbits today.
thank you.